about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like door. Smash that like button like Hawk, yeah.
Can I ask you a question about villains though?
So you can hear me?
What Thanos was more OD? The Thanos from Infinity War or the Thanos that came from the past into the future from...
Well, that came from the past.
He's more OD than...
He's more hands-on, so he was in his prime. That's like seeing Kobe with the 8 or Kobe with 24. Yes, he was better when he was 24, but who would you rather like go up against?
2-4.
But
2-4.
But
you don't want to go against
Thanos in Infinity War.
You don't want to go against.
But wait, Thanos in Infinity War got the job done though.
I was gonna say he won.
He won.
Thanos in Infinity War wouldn't have lost. You know what he wouldn't have done? He would have lost.
He's Kobe with the 2-4 on. That's what I'm saying. Like he's more figured out. He got it all mapped out. Everything's. He's.
But you said past.
But you still believe that number 8 is scarier
his
than
ass.
No, I don't think so.
Number 8
I don't think so.
24's ass?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think
Maybe
so.
that's true for Kobe, but not for
No,
Thanos.
for Thanos, I'm saying. Maybe not for Kobe, but for Thanos, definitely true.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the reason why they win that fight is because he's younger.
Because he's more naive and he's more
Right.
cocky.
I think that the other
but
one.
who fuck niggas up more in the movies?
Yeah, bro, this man literally
Yes,
said
because
you
this
missed
guy's.
his head.
But the thing is, you have to understand. Okay, who fuck niggas up more? I think you're. Okay, hold on now. Remember that he also took on.
Wakanda.
So we gotta move on.
He's
Yeah,
two. Oh, we gotta move on for
Yeah, we gotta move on.
No,
I'll
get
leave
your
it.
point. But
He also got it shaken up on Titan. Remember that he fought 9 Avengers up there.
of course,
You
those
know
were
what I'm
great
saying?
fights.
Both
But
of them.
I ain't gonna lie, head-to-head combat though, he was using the stones all those fights, bro.
Well, because he
didn't-
got them.
Only,
Yeah, because he
he fought.
got them.
But look, all right, that's great. But that's part of the context, though. You cannot not take it away. You have to leave that in there.
But what about
he
the
did that? He
hand-to-hand
fought with
combat
the
with Hulk?
stones. When he fought with the Hulk, is the only time he didn't use the stones, and that's great.
And he mixed them.
All right, but we also see him mix everybody in Endgame like that scene. Every time he mixed somebody in Endgame was like him mixing Hulk again.
And you don't understand. Now you're about to put us in the time loop. Exactly. And he mixed the Hulk. Like these are bodies added on to him. Not the older him would only be that him, but
Better.
Like only because he
got the job done.
Right.
Who's more of a threat, Mike Tyson in his prime or older Mike Tyson?
Prime.
That's all I'm trying to say.
They don't age. It's not even the same thing.
No,
at
but
all.
in a sense, he just still gets to win at the
Because
end.
you don't know what Thanos' prime is. Thanos' prime could be 2,000 years.
From seeing what I seen,
So
that's
going
his prime.
older, getting older in 4 years.
But seeing what I seen, and he was in his prime in Endgame. He was a young gun in the field, active. He wasn't active. He came. All right, now it's time for me to step in, and I'm gonna do my sting now in Infinity War.
and won.
But
Alright,
Infinity
and
War, he
that's
still had
part
to
of
get
the story.
literally every stone still.
that don't
and
take
won.
away, but that don't take away
I
from me.
definitely prefer the more seasoned approach to Thanos. He entered the universe.
Y'all dead ass mistaken my question for y'all favoritism, bro.
No, we're not. No, we're
y'all
not.
forgetting that Infinity War is my favorite movie
Okay,
of all time.
You're
Everything.
suggesting that one fight's better than the other.
That's
he's
all I'm
more
saying.
dangerous.
I don't think one fight's better than the other. So you look that department, they don't one fight better
But
than
if
the
you
other.
look at
what
all
other
the
thing can
fights-
we compare them?
But no,
with?
but you have
who
to-
finished the mission?
No, but you have to compare those fights.
You think 2014 Thanos
I think
will
finishing the
beat
mission is more
2019
important than the
Thanos in a
fight.
fight?
For sure.
You think 4 years have aged him to the point where he can't compete with himself? Does
Is
that look like that?
I
Thanos?
don't know. Logically, that don't make sense. No, but from what we seen, only if I did, I pull up on this fucking screen right now in front of everybody, every scene from both of them side by side.
You can't take away the fights with the Infinity Stones.
It's clear, but those are his fights, though. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
But then you have to count them.
That's what I'm telling you.
And
that
he
don't-
was
and-
wilding.
But that don't count more as this, though. What Captain America
He
does.
did a lot of that too, though.
And now, if you want to compare those two, we could compare those two. I ain't gonna lie, every scene in Endgame when he got it on with somebody was like the scene when he fought Hulk in Infinity War. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make
Think
him more
about
of a
it.
threat. I'm not
But,
saying it
alright,
makes him
think
more of a
about it.
threat.
Hold on,
We're getting very sidetracked too, by the way.
Yeah,
We're
we
getting
are.
all
Yeah,
sidetracked.
yeah,
Because
yeah, I wanna get in this
y'all
one.
getting favoritism, and I'm
No,
not
no,
doing
it's
that.
not.
But think
I
about
don't
this.
think he's more-
Look
He
how
got it
look how
shaking
OD
with everyone
Wait,
involved.
wait. Look how OD this is. They didn't even show us him fucking up Thor. Thor was just fucked up already. That's how OD he was.
We didn't get to see that fight. So if you see that fight,
I want to tell y'all one thing that's like confirmed, right? He literally don't wear his armor after that scene. Whole movie. Why? He don't need it. He has stones now. Whole Endgame got his shit on. He's a warrior in that movie. Literally a gladiator in that movie.
Yeah, he's wild.
And that's the impression it's supposed to give you. He got his armor, everything on, the sword now. He's in the field.
But that was the lesson, bro.
He
That
wasn't
was
in the
like
field in Infinity War. He was there as a boss in Infinity War.
That was the Thanos that they could beat. They like,
He
yeah,
got his
this
hands
is- this
dirty.
is the Thanos
Bosses
we
do
wanna
that.
fight. They didn't want to fight
But
together.
even if you compare the scenes, like compare the scenes where he fought Doctor Strange. Boom. Best fight scene that he had in that movie. Now compared to any scenes from Endgame. Wow, crazy.
Thanos loses that fight. By the way, that your Thanos loses that fight. against Strange.
Wait, if we talking about Infinity War right now?
We talking about your Thanos, your younger Thanos.
But we talking about what ifs, bro. You talking about stuff that we didn't see.
Go ahead.
Him fighting in Infinity War, right?
Definitely lose that fight to Strange.
That might be the possibility. That might, but I'm only talking about from the stuff that I got projected for us, bro. Of course, he's a more better person.
Yeah, no stone,
so your Thanos is better because he got more scenes fighting. Say that.
They project him as a fighter. So to me, I'd say he looks like a better fighter in Endgame to me than Infinity War. In Infinity War, he's clearly the bigger villain in Infinity War and the bigger mastermind, the bigger big bad. He's everything in Infinity War to me. That's why that's my favorite movie of all time. Over any, not even just superhero shit. It's it to me.
It's it.
Really?
It.
For sure.
That movie's it.
Avatar was it for me, and it took that spot for me.
I give Infinity War is one of the only 10s I give to movies.
Yeah.
That's
My favorite movie is not even like close to that. My favorite movie, I'm biased.
But-
My favorite movie is The Mask.
But like what I'm trying to say is I love that movie and I fucking watched that shit probably over 100 times. Deadass. I analyzed everything about that. I love every aspect about it. There's nothing you can change about it in no aspect. So I understand the assignment. I get it. He is beastier by all aspects. But he throws less punches. That's all I'm saying. In that movie, That's what I'm saying.
But you're saying, right? You're saying, right? Your point. We let you have it. But ours, you're saying, is just favoritism. When I feel like we have a very good argument, it's not favoritism.
I don't feel like it's favoritism.
I'm saying the part is favoritism when I can literally show, like, in boxing, when they be like, nah, at the end of the 12th round, like, in the total punches thrown, son Deadass threw more punches than him. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about nothing about...
But it's not boxing. It's a movie, though.
Yeah.
Just because the scenes get left out, we got to go by the story.
But you're right.
And to get to level 99, you got to go to, like, level 50 first.
But are we only...
So how is level 50 better than level 99?
Because are we talking about the whole story now? His whole arc up until that things we
Which
never
one
seen?
was more- which one
Are
was
we
more-
talking about things we never seen now?
Yeah.
That was the original question. Which one was more?
I guess, yes. The other one has more fight scenes. Yes. And
If we pull
but
up
I don't
both-
believe, but the question was who's more
No,
dangerous.
I'm not saying it has
Was the
better...
question not who's more dangerous?
Yeah, it was more of a threat.
In my opinion, if I'm running in the field and I see the one from...
You don't want to, bro. What do you mean? If the question is who's
He's
more
literally
dangerous?
gonna fuck you
You would
up.
rather fight Thanos with the armor than Thanos with the stone.
Bro, he's literally gonna fuck you up if he catch you in that field in Endgame. He don't care who you are. I don't know who you are. I rush towards you. He don't care who you are. He gonna fuck you up.
Yo, bro.
By the way, he didn't fuck up in that
Bro,
scene.
in Infinity War, when Hulk wanted to fight, when Hulk hit him, and he was like, "Oh, that's cute," and he fucked him up.
I acknowledge that to y'all.
No, but he said it's not enough. Yeah.
No, we actually not.
We gonna keep going.
No, we're just gonna close it on this. We're not gonna finish this. We're gonna just close it on this one. But honestly speaking, that's his best fight. I acknowledge that in that. He went crazy in there. But from then on out, he got the second stone and didn't need armor no more.
But the question is,
Because
who's
he
more
won.
dangerous? Which one is more dangerous? 2019 Thanos or 2014 Thanos?
From what I
Only because,
see.
so to you, only because he has more scenes throwing punches. 2014 Thanos is the more dangerous one to
He's
you.
more of a savage to me. Yes.
Okay.
In New York terms, he's more of a savage.
Alright.
The other nigga he's calm.
And we
back.
can't say it's 2019 Thanos to us without it being favoritism
You know why I say that? And only reason I say that
because he doesn't have the scenes.
no, it's because if we literally
But what about his scenes that did do it for us?
if he literally lines it up, if I literally line it up and we count the punches,
Oh my god!
those by far more punches though. That's why it's like a landslide.
So what if I want to count him dragging Thor across the
Yeah, 'cause
floor
Thor punches are
as
gonna make him
100,000
drag.
punches because he just whooped
That's a
the
god.
best Avengers
I
ass
know.
and he's dragging him across the floor.
And-
no, I didn't see the fight.
All right, and I'm gonna do the same
But
thing.
what's
with the
being
scene.
presented?
I'm gonna do the same thing with that scene and say nah, but in my version of that scene, he hit him one time and put him on his back pockets.
Which is
With how any of us is wrong or right. It don't matter.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So the only other thing you
So
can
those-
go off is who completed the mission and
No,
who did it.
I'm not talking about mission. I'm talking about who's more of a threat to me. Like as
He
a
killed Loki.
nigga that get it on. He
killed Loki.
if you
All
talk,
of it, see, that's what I'm saying.
you're bringing up scenes though. The scene you're
That
saying
costs
with
another
Thor
100,000
is something we just genuinely did not see on camera. Of course, we can do that with his whole legacy, bro. I can say this nigga that has decimated planets for days.
But I'm not asking you about 2012.
You are asking me about
But then also,
2014
too,
though.
like,
Wow,
one
2 years
shot.
later.
He got a whole. Apparently, he got to give you
One
his
shot
fucking
in the
mixtapes.
end.
He
gave
gave
me
you
his
his
album.
whole
He gave me his
tape.
album.
He gave me his
So
album.
clearly,
It's not
when
even-
we're telling you that our guys take a different approach, and we feel it's more dangerous.
They
But
wanted to
whatever.
fight Thanos.
This was
The
the
younger
only
Thanos.
chance
Hold on,
they
hold
had
on,
to
hold on.
beat
Yeah, to fight a
Thanos.
younger
So what we
Thanos.
doing here? How we
No,
gonna end
wait,
this?
time out.
No. This is good.
No, I want to know.
No, this is
More
good.
aggressive.
We need closure
Oh,
on
we
this
still
convo.
going? Oh, damn.
No, we need closure on this convo.
No, I want to know
aggressive,
something.
still not more of a-
Are we allowed to say
Time
that
out.
we have 2019?
Time out, but watch this.
No, yeah.
Let me
All right,
answer
so
this.
that's who I'm gonna pick.
Literally,
Yes.
all right, now watch this.
And it's not favoritism.
All right.
2019 Thanos is the bigger problem.
No,
Trust
watch,
me.
Let me answer
The
the
bigger
question.
problem.
I can answer the question now. He
Bigger
brought it.
threat,
He brought me the
I guess
answer.
the same word is the same.
Yo, Literally,
No, wait,
out of all the scenarios
Yeah.
with with Thanos, the only scenario
That's
he
the
had
one
was
they wanted.
beating him.
That's the one they wanted. That's actually the fight they
That's
wanted.
the only one they win.
The fight they wanted.
He looked into the future. That's the only one they win.
Well,
Fighting him.
the fight they
yeah, I
wanted.
just misunderstand.
That's the fight they wanted. That's the fight they wanted.
That's true.
That's the only
No,
one they
Thanos
win.
is the only Thanos that loses.
Y'all Thanos is the only Thanos that loses.
No,
yours,
Y'all
your Thanos.
They had to go back in
The
time
one
to
out
fight
of
the
1,400,000 and something
That was him. He
thousand
went back in time
is
to
your
fight.
Thanos.
But y'all Thanos got his head cut off.
No, after he won.
Our Thanos had to just sit down and rock like, damn, fuck, we lost.
Yeah, bro, he
There's a
won
question he
already.
The niggas ain't fold me.
Yo, how many scenes do we win? Do
oh,
we
you
see?
got
How many
told,
stories did you see?
Niggas ain't knocked my head off.
How many stories did
Niggas
they
knocked
see?
his head off, bro.
1 million and then
He
won.
was weakened
How
from
many
the
did I win?
stones.
One. He was weakened from the stones, and he wasn't fighting anymore. His conviction. Trust me, if he was on guard,
He
what did
did
she
what
say?
he wanted to
What
do.
What did Carol Danvers say? There's no weapons down there, no cannons,
Yo.
no nothing. He wasn't at war.
Yo,
no
what
more.
happened to him? Drax would have never understand that
Nah,
reference.
now you don't want it.
Bro,
Now you just don't want
Drax would
it.
have never understood that
Yo,
reference.
bro,
What happened to him,
out of
bro?
all the scenarios,
You mean
yours the only
Thanos
one.
gets damn near
That's the one they wanted.
1,500,000
That's the one they
chances to fight the
That's the one they
Avengers,
wanted.
and your man is the only one who doesn't get the job
That's
done.
cute. Your man, the only one that got his head chopped off.
My man
He's not the only
won.
one that chopped off.
What we
They
see-
all died mad ways.
We don't know.
Vision cut one in half.
That's one.
There's mad ways he died.
that's the one-
But let me tell you, I bet you that one that got cut in half.
One of them got.
he gets the
One of them
stone
got. One of them got
reality.
skewered.
That's all it is, though, bro. See,
No,
that's
it's
my
not.
argument.
No, now your man said there is only one out of 1,400,000
I know,
or whatever.
but you-
So this is not. That's definitely not. What if?
But any description is what if.
What are you talking about?
Think about this. You
The
just
only
said
time the Avengers beat Thanos is if they fight your 2014 Thanos. Are we clear on that?
That's a fact.
All right.
That's a fact.
That's all I wanted to say. That's all. Before you go and tell me your man got his head cut off. Yes, my man was a pacifist at that point.
so. If you kill somebody,
He wasn't fighting
They
no
don't beat
more.
him when they kill him. They just like
But they bodied Jimmy too. Eventually, they not
They
only did
snapped
he not
him
win the
away.
ring, but
They
they
snapped him away. And we
Because at
see-
least they get rich and die trying. But your man doesn't hit. Doesn't get the lick.
50 Cent, shut up.
Your man's. I did that on purpose.
Yeah, facts.
You feel me? Your man just dies trying.
all right.
Come on.
Literally just died.
Obviously, we got a stalemate.
There's no.
All the
scenarios,
bro.
yours the only one that loses.
Son.
He literally sat
If y'all
there.
don't know this about Slade, he don't lose.
Yo, he literally
Wins
sat
more
there and
fights
did the
in
math.
their movies, bro. Who wins more fights?
Who loses the biggest one? Who's the only Thanos in existence that loses the biggest one? Your man's, bro. Because he was young and he probably
That's
wasn't
not true
ready.
because you just say man got sipped through half, but that's for another podcast.
No, before he completes the mission.
And then
I'm doing that.
out of everybody, your man lost to fighting Iron Man.
Well, Iron Man's
Oh,
Iron
he did
Man.
get cut.
That's
But
Batman.
yeah, I do respect that.
I
If
respect,
you're gonna go out,
I
that's
respect
fine.
that, but the nigga lost. You saying he got cut he got his head cut off by God.
He knocked
By
out Iron
Stormbreaker.
He knocked out
He-
Iron Man.
He got
Cap
his head
and
cut off by
Thor
Stormbreaker.
by getting jumped by them
And time out.
multiple times.
All right, now watch this. Now watch this.
Mixtape.
That's not the only thing that happened. Do you know that Thanos also
Young
got
Irie.
stabbed by Stormbreaker as well when he told him you should have went for the head and then he snapped.
and he
So
kept
he has not only does he have that injury, he has the injuries from the stone and he's not trying to fight anymore. He won.
But wait a minute. The stones also helped him with that stab to the chest.
This is not a stalemate.
Because that man,
This is not a stalemate,
that man
yeah.
would have died without that.
This
those
is
stones
check. You lost
reviving
like
him.
your pawn. As soon as you
With the
move your
stab?
pawn, you lost.
With the stab?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? He doesn't revive now.
When he got stabbed in the chest, right?
Yeah.
He would have died, technically speaking, by biology.
No, you talking about what ifs, bro. You talking about what ifs. You talking about what ifs, bro.
Comics.
Nah, what you talking about? You don't know what kind of a wound could kill Thanos.
Comic.
You think that's the first time he's been hit with that type of metal or some
My
shit?
point. He
What?
got hit with that in the comic.
What you talking about? You got hit with that in the comments.
Son.
You doing that right now?
Right, no, he didn't get hit with that. He got hit in the comic, period, though. He didn't got hurt bad. And always gets revived by the stones, bro.
I don't know nothing about all that. Bro.
Exactly.
I'm talking about what happened in 2019 and 2014.
So what happened in the
You
movies?
I'm talking in the movies.
Who got more MMA fights, title belts on their belt in those movies?
Mans, and that still didn't sell him all the way.
Half the universe. He took out half the universe. Older Thanos.
My man's got that many bodies.
And your man didn't even really win. Doctor Strange let him win.
Oh.
But it was part of the 1 in 15,
No.
14 million.
No, Doctor Strange.
Yo,
had
Ghost,
to.
where we at, Ghost?
Yo, we got 26.
Alright, we stopping.
It ain't no stalemate.
Ain't no stalemate.
I'm gonna do a separate segment, and I'm gonna put both of those clips side by side in each
Factual.
fights, and you're gonna see a whole bunch of beams coming out on one side, and a whole bunch of left hooks and jabs and uppercuts. on the
You,
other
you
side.
should let the fans comment on
We
this.
got mad beams on this
Let us
side.
know who is a bigger problem, Thanos or Thanos. 2014 or 2018. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Smash that like button like Hawk. Subscribe. It's the road to 200. It's your co-host Sluggy. I mean, it's your host Sluggy, your co-host A. I was about to say that word. It's your co-host Sluggy, your host A.
D.
Black.
Goes.
We are the Assemblers. Until next time.
AssemleTime, nigga.
It's about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like door. Smash that like button like Hawk, yeah.